And now a story about Hoosiers and Hollywood. A new movie is on the fast track about our famous racetrack. The Night Beat's Emily Longnecker is at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway tonight with a look at who's heading up the project. Emily?
John, the movie's the brainchild of a Ball State and IU grad from New Palestine. It promises to be a trip back in time 100 years ago to when this speedway looked very different. First there was Hoosiers, then came Rudy, and now a third movie in the tradition of greatest Hoosier sports stories ever told.
There's never been a project that dealt with what we're dealing with.
Hoosier native and independent film director Justin Eskew is talking about 500, a movie about the first Indianapolis 500.
All those people that came together to pull off something that's still 100 years later, one of the biggest events in the world.
It's about the beginning of racing and the men who made it happen. Angelo Pizzo of Hoosiers and Rudy fame has written the script. And come May 2010,
cameras will be rolling.
One lead character is legendary entrepreneur and IMS founder, Carl Fisher.
And there will be a movie star in that role. Trust me, it'll be somebody worth looking at for 2 hours.
Also to catch your eye, replicas of the 40 cars from the first race.
None of these cars exist as they were in the race in 1911.
And they're building one of the cars as we speak.
And you can't have a movie about the 500 without a track.
It's May 30th. At 10 in the morning in 1911.
But this track has to look the way it did 100 years ago. This is the smaller version of the track that will be built for the movie.
It's really like solving a puzzle.
A site has already been picked out in Newton County. The movie's creators say Hoosiers can expect all the excitement of a Hollywood red carpet when the movie premieres right here at Lucas Oil Stadium, race weekend 2011.
The stars and the cars of the first 500. Inside Lucas Oil Stadium are two 35 feet by 95 feet digital screens. So it'd be a chance to have actually the world's largest movie premiere on record here in Indianapolis.
And maybe a chance for some Hoosiers to see themselves on those big screens. 80,000 people came to that first race 100 years ago. And someone has to play them too.